What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Marvel Snap video, and today is a good day because I finally got She-Hulk. She was in my shop yesterday. I was lucky enough to go ahead and pick her up, and as soon as I got her, I've been making some different decks with her. A ton of fun. Super excited because she was the card I was actually looking forward to the most out of all of the new Series 4 and Series 5 cards, and I've tried a couple different decks with her, and I think the deck I put together is the best deck that I have with the cards available. I'm not going to say this is the best She-Hulk deck overall, since one, she's still a new card, people are still experimenting with her, and two, the She-Hulk deck that I've seen that might be the most strongest right now is the one that has Death and Wave in it. Unfortunately, I don't have either of those cards, so I can't really experiment with that version of the deck. But it does seem very strong. Now, however, this is the strongest version of a She-Hulk deck that I believe that I can make with the cards I have available in my collection. So let's go ahead and break it down real quick. She-Hulk is the star of the show, of course. She is 6 energy for 10 power, and she costs 1 less for each unspent energy last turn. So for example, let's say you skip turn 3, you're gonna have 3 energy last turn that you didn't spend. So on turn 4, she'll cost 3 energy for 10 power, which is pretty nuts actually. So a really good card, really fun card. Yeah, I'm really loving this card so far. So, of course, what does she synergize with is immediately what I started thinking about. A couple cards that come to mind are, of course, Sunspot. At the end of each turn, he's going to gain +1 power for each unspent energy. So if you skip a turn with She-Hulk in your hand and Sunspot on the board, it's not really that much of a downside, since Sunspot will just soak up that unspent energy. And then there's Infinite as well, which I did experiment with Infinite, but I decided to cut him from my list. I'm personally just not a fan of this card. I know some people really like him. If you played a card last turn, you can't play this. So you could have Sunspot on the board, skip turn 5, and then play Infinite or She-Hulk. But personally, I'm just not a fan of Infinite. Plus, I feel like you need to run Infinite and She-Hulk in the same deck. You really need to have some kind of a ramp card in your deck, like Electro, Sarah, Magic. And personally, I'm not really into that style of gameplay. But you know, everyone's different, and this is just what I like to play. So Sunspot is very good with She-Hulk, of course. Now, this deck is kind of a mix of like Destroy and Disruption, and it's a lot of fun. So I just got the Hood as well. The Hood is 1 energy for -2 power. On reveal, he's going to add a demon to your hand, which is 1 energy for 6 power. So the Hood is really nice to actually go with Viper. Viper, I feel, is an underrated card, and I'm gonna admit I was sleeping on this card. I saw like some other people playing her, and I thought, you know what, Viper is actually kind of good. Like, she's like secretly good. 2 energy for 3 power, which isn't a lot of stats, but her ability is on reveal. Your opponent gains control of one of your other cards at this location. So with Viper, you could do something like play the Hood on turn 1, play Viper on turn 2, and that's really like a 5-point play, because you're getting 3 points on your side of the board while giving your opponent -2 points, while also taking up a slot at one of their other locations, which that is the key. That is so much value, because board space in Marvel Snap is very limited and very, very valuable. I mean, you could take away value from an Angela. You can really just kind of clog up an opponent's lane. Like, let's say you got one of the locations that has the dinosaurs or the ninjas. You can also use Viper to send those back. You can use Viper to send back a Hobgoblin, a Green Goblin, a Rock. Viper has a lot of utility. She also goes well with Mysterio. Even though Mysterio got nerfed, he was 2 energy for 5 power. He is now 4 power, which is still a good card. It's still good value for 2 energy. You can also use Viper to send one of the Mysterio clones to your opponent's side of the board, which again is clogging up their board, which also... That's also really good against Galactus right now. People are experimenting with Galactus. If you don't know what he does, if he is the only card at that lane for you or for your opponent or for whoever plays him, he's going to destroy the other locations. So if you can Viper a Hood or Mysterio clone onto the other side of the board and they're trying to play Galactus there, well, Galactus is not going to do anything now. So Viper is... I feel like sneakily good in this meta right now. Really, really underrated card, and I'm really liking her a lot. Then we have Bucky Barnes, just a really good card in the Destroy package, as well as Carnage. Carnage can eat Bucky, can eat the Hood, can eat Mysterio clones. Deathlok, which is another option to destroy those cards I just mentioned. And then we have these 2 tech cards in Shang-Chi and Enchantress. Enchantress is good at shutting down things like Wong, Patriot, Kazoo decks. Also good at shutting down armor, since destroy decks, we really don't like armor, unless, you know, we play Sunspot in armor lane. But Enchantress can also shut down armor. Shang-Chi is just a really good surprise card. He has won me a ton of games, and some people are pulling off crazy combos with just really, really high power cards, and Shang-Chi just absolutely destroys them. And then we have Aero, and then we have Chavez. Chavez is, I'll get back to Aero in a second, but Chavez is mainly just for consistency. We usually don't want to play her. She's really like a backup card. Really like plan B, maybe even like plan C. Like, usually don't want to play her. Sometimes it's fine, but she's really like a backup plan. Mostly just for consistency to draw our other cards like She-Hulk, like Aero before turn 6. Okay, so now the big combo, the big payoff with this deck is the combination of Aero and She-Hulk. And I'm going to go ahead and put a graphic on the screen to kind of try and explain my reasoning. This is something new that I'm experimenting with, so let me know how this works out for you. But this is the ideal play pattern for this deck. Now, of course, not every game is going to go like this. Locations are going to be random. There'll be locations that mess with your hand, mess with your deck. So, of course, every game is going to be different, but this is ideally how you would like the game to play out. So turn 1, you can play Sunspot, you can play Hood, or you can go ahead and skip. Turn 2, you can play Mysterio, or you could play Viper if you played the Hood on turn 1 and give your opponent the Hood, and you could skip as well. But usually by turn 3, I like to get something down on the board. Turn 3, you could use Deathlok to destroy Hood, destroy Mysterio clone. You could also play Carnage to eat something as well, plus play the Demon. Turn 4, you could play Carnage and Bucky. Personally, I've been trying to avoid playing Bucky on curve on turn 2, because really that signals like if your opponent has armor Cosmo, it's just like easily counterable for them. So usually I try and keep Bucky in hand if possible, if I have a Carnage or Deathlok to play alongside him. And then turn 5, hopefully you have Sunspot on the board and you have Aero and She-Hulk in hand. Turn 5, we're just going to skip it. We're just going to skip it. The reason we're going to skip turn 5 if we have Aero and She-Hulk in hand is because with She-Hulk's effect, we are skipping turn 5, which has 5 energy that turn. So on turn 6, She-Hulk is going to cost 5 less. So on turn 6, She-Hulk is essentially 1 energy, 10 power. which is nuts. That is a lot of value. 1 energy, 10 power, and we have 5 energy left over. So what is the best 5-drop in the game? It's Aero. It's Aero. You play Aero and She-Hulk on turn 6, and that is really the ideal combo for this deck. Again, it's not always going to play out like that, but that is such a strong combo. That is 18 power on turn 6, plus the ability of Aero, which is going to move all enemy cards played this turn to whichever location you play her at. So not only are you putting 18 power on the board, you're also controlling where your opponent plays their cards with Aero, and that is a very, very strong play, and it could catch people off guard, which is one of the key things in Marvel Snap to rank up, is to have some surprise value, and Aero is very good for that. Usually in a kind of like destroy deck, you know, the first 4 turns they'll see you play like Hood, Bucky, Carnage, be like, oh, he's just a destroy deck, right? They don't really expect the Aero on turn 6. Now, you could also play something like She-Hulk on turn 6 if you reduced her cost, plus one of the tech cards like Enchantress or Shang-Chi. Sometimes that's the better option. It really just kind of depends on the locations, what cards your opponent is playing. Like, let's say I was playing a game earlier. I didn't record it, but I was playing a game earlier. My opponent was playing a Kazoo deck. They had Kazar and Blue Marvel in one lane, which is not very smart. So I went ahead and played She-Hulk in one lane, Enchantress on the other, and just absolutely shut them down. And it's a ton of fun. So again, this is the ideal play pattern. Not every game is going to go like this. Every game is different. I know that. But yeah, it's a lot of fun and can be very strong if you pull off this combo. And just for transparency's sake, currently rank 86, collection level just a little bit above 1400. I've been pretty much playing this from around rank 80 and up. I've really just been experimenting with this deck, and I think this is the best version of this deck with the cards I have available. So let's go ahead and hop into some games, and let's see if I can, show off the power of She-Hulk. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, praise the RNG gods. We got She-Hulk in hand. Could play Sunspot, but I'm gonna wait and see what the next location is before playing him. So going against Nova. Central Park. Play Hood here. Should I play Sunspot here? Yeah, we'll go ahead and play Sunspot. Well, maybe let's wait. If he's playing Nova, he's probably playing Killmonger, right? So let's just play Hood for now. Fable. So it's probably like a Dino Destroy deck. We have Aero and She-Hulk, which is very good. However, we want Carnage or Deathlok to destroy these cards. Do I play Mysterio? Thing is, I don't want to play a card here, right? Because that's just losing value, essentially. I mean, I could play Mysterio, though. What if I play the real one here? Or no? What if I play the real one here? Mantis. Oh, that's actually going to trigger Sentinel. So he's definitely playing some kind of Dino deck. And he stole 2 of my cards. Carnage is beautiful. Carnage is very good, however... I guess we just eat these cards at this location. I guess we won't play Bucky, unfortunately. Let's play Demon here, Sunspot here. The thing is, I kind of don't want to play these cards because I feel like I'm going to get Killmongered right now. But hopefully he plays Killmonger here since he reveals first. Let's see, Moon Girl. Okay, so probably Dino Killmonger. Some sort of combination of that. I'm going to go ahead and skip this turn because we have Aero and She-Hulk in hand. I guess if we get Killmongered, it's not the worst thing in the world since it'll also be taking -2 points away from us. But it does kill our Demon as well and the Sunspot. Viper. Okay, so that's a nice use of Viper there, but Collector is just 1 point. So he can't play Killmonger and Dino. He has to play one or the other. That Viper play actually kind of messes us up. Gonna snap on me. Play Aero in the middle. She-Hulk on the right. 8. Use Enchantress. Carnage. And I think that is enough. It definitely is. That is an 8-cube victory. That is the power of Aero and She-Hulk. I was expecting Dino or Killmonger, but I saw neither. I saw Carnage and Enchantress. Which is weird. Played a 1-point Collector for like no reason though. The Viper play was very good. That's what I'm saying. This card is underrated, man. That was my Viper though. He stole from Mantis or Cable, but there we go. 8-cube victory with She-Hulk and Aero. I finally got a title. I got really, really hot. I don't know if that means like I'm physically hot, like temperature-wise, or I'm hot, like good-looking. But currently I'm hot. I'm like sweating because my room is very hot. I'm gonna go ahead and skip turn 1 because I don't really want to play cards in this location. Although, actually, I could have played Hood and Viper there. But I think we'll just skip for now to see what the next location is. And opponent's taking a minute here, so we get Iceman hits our Enchantress. That's fine. Ongoing effects here are doubled. We don't really have any ongoing cards, so it doesn't really affect me. We got Viper, Hood, Mysterio. I think I either want to play Hood or Mysterio. I'm gonna play Hood actually. We'll play Hood in the middle. I don't know what this location is yet. Sometimes I play Mysterio on turn 2, but not always. Cards cost 1 less. So now we got a free Demon and a free Sunspot in hand, which is very good. So what we're going to do is let's play Viper. We're going to give our opponent our Hood, right? We'll play Mysterio. I'm going to put the real one in the left lane. And let's put Sunspot in the middle. And we'll hold on to the Demon for now. I usually like to kind of hold on to Demon if my opponent might be playing like Killmonger. But he's going to storm this location. You know, I feel like I used to see a lot of people play Storm, myself included, but I feel like not a lot of people play Storm anymore. So we got Bucky, but we need a destroy card with him. And the reason I put Sunspot in the middle was because we leave this lane open to play like Bucky and Carnage to eat the clone as well. If we draw Carnage or Deathlok. But here, I guess we can play the... Should I play the Demon? If he plays Jessica Jones, though, I might not just play anything. Because even if I put the Demon here, it's not going to be enough to beat a Jessica Jones. So I think I'm just going to skip. It's fine since we have Sunspot. Ooh, okay, so he is playing Wong. He didn't play Jessica Jones. Ooh, so he's playing Wong. Ongoing effects are doubled plus Wong. That is not good. I could Enchantress him, but he's going to reveal first. So I don't think it's really worth playing Enchantress, actually. Let's go ahead and play Bucky and Carnage. Now, this is very, very scary. This might be a situation I should retreat in. But let's play out at least one more turn to see what happens. Ironheart is going to buff all his cards. Jeez, how many times? 4 times, right? Yeah, 4 times. So we lose that lane for sure. We would have tied if we played Demon there. So maybe that was actually a mistake and we should have played Demon. Now here, we have a few different options. See how the hood just taking up a spot is so valuable? It denies him another Wong play, like a Odin or like a White Tiger or something like that. I wish this was a 9 power. I could Shang-Chi that. I could Shang-Chi the Wong. And I wish I had a little bit more power if I could play like Shang-Chi here. We really wanted like She-Hulk or Aero. He's gonna snap. Actually, what if we just play Chavez? And we play the Demon here. We could play Chavez here. We play Demon here. We're going to go to 17 plus 1 because the Sunspot is going to grow. So 18. We lost this lane for sure. Let's see if that could get us ahead. He's going to play Odin, which is going to proc Okoye. I don't think that's enough. And that is it, dude. So the Viper and the Hood combo actually won us the game here. Because if we did not do that, yeah, I'll give him a little fist bump. If we did not do that, he would have procced Odin onto the Wong, onto the Ironheart, onto the Onslaught Citadel. That would have been huge. There would have been no way for us to beat that. But the Viper Hood combo won the game. That is insane. So this deck has many win conditions. Like I said, She-Hulk is the star of the show, of course, but this deck is still good even if you don't draw She-Hulk. Okay, well, let's keep on going. So we're going against Miriam. Shout out Hunter. Oh, Camertage. That's actually really nice. We're going to get 2 demons from the Hood, and we have Viper in hand. Wait, why would you not play Iceman there? That makes no sense. Okay. Bar Sinister, I feel like actually is a bad location for us. I would say maybe one of the weaknesses of this deck is the lack of location control. Like, we don't have Scarlet Witch, we don't have Storm, or we don't have things like Nightcrawler Vision to like slide into difficult locations. I think we'll go ahead and play Viper. We'll give him the Hood. Oh, double Cable. I hope he didn't steal my She-Hulk or Aero. Okay. See, Bar Sinister is very bad with Mysterio because... yeah, if I play Mysterio here, it's just going to be, what, 16 points? Or if I play a clone here, it's just going to be a whole bunch of 0-point clones. So Mysterio is very bad with Bar Sinister. I don't like that. Don't like that. Maybe we just play our demons. I could play Deathlok here. Running out of time. I guess we'll just play Deathlok on this empty lane. I kind of wanted to save him. Okay, so Green Goblin's just going to fill me up. Nice. I kind of wanted to save Deathlok in case we drew Bucky next turn. But he did steal 2 of my cards with Cable, so I don't really know. Oh, and then of course we draw Bucky. Okay, so that was probably not smart of me to play Deathlok there. That's on me. We're in a bad spot here, honestly. Like, we lose this lane for sure. I guess we could play Mysterio now, since, but do we really want to play Mysterio is the thing? Why don't we just play our demons? So you got one of my cards here, Carnage. It's gonna eat the Hood and Cable. That's gonna free up another slot for him for Carnage. Actually, 2 slots. We got Aero. He's gonna snap. Let's go to play Aero here. I'm not gonna retreat yet. Let's play this next turn out because we still are winning 2 out of the 3 locations. Okay, so he's gonna play this card anyways. Nice Black Panther. Oh, Shuri. Okay, that is very scary. That is very scary because she's gonna double the power of the next card she plays. I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared. Like, I mean, even if she plays Chavez... Actually... Huh. Maybe if I was revealing second, I could play, like, Shang-Chi or something. What is she gonna play? Like, Black Panther, maybe? I don't think we can win this. I think... for the sake of the video, should I play it out or I'm gonna retreat? Nah, we'll retreat. We'll retreat. I ain't losing this game, man. I ain't losing 4 cubes. Oh man. Okay, so I think I could have played this better by not playing that Deathlok early. I should have waited till I drew Bucky. But he also stole some of my cards with Cable. Now potentially we could have won this, but I don't really feel like taking that risk. So yeah, we'll go ahead and just retreat that one. And I do feel like I've gotten better on learning when to retreat, which is very important for climbing and ranking up. I'm not sure if I will have enough time to hit Infinite this season. I think there's only like a week left, right? Less than a week. I've been kind of mainly just trying to focus on building new decks that are just fun, you know? So we got Asgard, Danger Room. Again, I don't really want to play Bucky, especially since I don't have Deathlok or Carnage in hand. Viper doesn't send anything over. I'll go ahead and play Mysterio in the middle lane. That way, we play a clone here. If the clone gets destroyed, it's fine. We don't really care. So let's play Mysterio. We have Aero, which is good. Still looking for She-Hulk. I know this is a She-Hulk deck, but still haven't drawn She-Hulk. All right. And that clone lived. Morbius. So he is a discard deck. Enchantress is very good against Mr. Michael Morbius. Is that his name, right? Michael Morbius. Something like that. Okay, anyways. Let's go ahead and play Viper. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling lucky, alright? I think we're going to play Viper. We're going to send the clone over. I'm feeling lucky. And then next turn we could play Bucky and Carnage on the right lane. Let's see. Does she live? She lives. Ooh, we got the hood as well. But I think still Bucky and Carnage in the right lane is the best play. Unfortunately, we're going to miss out on these draws here because we put the real Mysterio here. If we put a clone here... maybe I should have put a clone here. But the thing is, I didn't know I was going to draw these cards, right? So I think this is still the best play for now. We're going to lose out on the draw, but... Oh, okay. Or he just doesn't play anything. So he's got a 0-point Morbius and a 0-point clone. I'm going to snap. Oh, wow. Oh, actually... Wait, this swapped the locations... And that made me draw the cards, and he retreated. Oh my goodness, this game is something, man. Oh man, I love this game. Okay, so we got She-Hulk and Aero in hand, and we got Elysium as the first location. This might just be... Maybe I should just do an Insta Snap. Thing is, I feel like sometimes you might scare people away when you insta-snap. Okay. Ooh, Iceman's gonna hit my She-Hulk. I don't like that. Korg, Sunspot. 3 1-drops, so probably some sort of zoo deck, maybe. We will play a Sunspot of our own. If he plays 3 1-drops in his deck, he's probably not playing Killmonger. He potentially could be playing Elektra. I feel like Elektra is kind of underrated as well. Cosmo. Cosmo's fine. We don't have a lot of like on-reveal cards. Mysterio. So we got the Mysterio Viper combo. Let's go ahead and play... Well, his ability's not on reveal, right? So I think we can still play him in the middle lane, and then we'll play Viper to send him a clone. Actually, no. Let's play the real Mysterio in the left lane. That leaves up a slot if we want to, if we draw like Carnage to eat a clone. Let's play the real Mysterio in the left. Send him a clone on the right. Vibranium, which, if he is playing like Khazar Blue Marvel, that's actually going to be pretty good for him. So turn 4, we have Enchantress. Maybe I should play Aero, actually. Usually I want to play Aero on turn 6, but maybe I actually just play Aero, and maybe I play Enchantress on turn 6, because he could potentially be playing like Khazar Blue Marvel. I think I'm going to play Aero in the left, that way we clog up this lane. Magic, okay. Okay, I have no idea what kind of deck this guy is playing. No idea. We drew the rock from Korg, which sucks, but... since we have 7 turns now, we could play She-Hulk, Maybe plus Chavez. I think Magic is a card that could potentially work well with She-Hulk. I don't have Magic either, unfortunately. Well, my hand is kind of bad right now, so I'm just gonna skip. Not the worst thing since we have Sunspot. Moon Girl. Okay, maybe he's playing She-Hulk. I think he might be playing She-Hulk. So we can actually play She-Hulk and Chavez this turn. I'm going to play She-Hulk in the middle. In the Cosmo lane. That way, just in case like it doesn't get Shang-Chi'd. And Chavez, I guess I'll play in the right lane just to kind of spread out our power a little bit. Let's see what he plays. He plays Chavez. I play She-Hulk and Chavez. I'm going to snap. Yeah, I'm going to snap. So we finally draw Carnage, but very, very late. We are winning. Yeah, okay. That was a game that we were definitely going to win. We pretty much locked down the left location. We're winning the middle. I would have played Shang-Chi on the right. Yeah, we definitely would have won this game, and I think retreating was correct for him. I probably should have snapped earlier. But yeah, that is the power of She-Hulk. Okay, so hopefully we get a good game here because all the games I've been recording to try and show off this deck, I am getting all the locations that mess with your hand and mess with your deck, completely just messing up my video, of course. I got Subterranea, I got the one, what's it called, Sakar. It like put my Aero there, so totally just not good games to showcase this deck. Let's go ahead and play Mysterio here. I'll play him in the middle or the left. I don't know. Let's play him in the left. Let's play him in the left. So Hood and Nova. And Yondu. So he is a death deck. Oh, there goes my Bucky. Oh, there goes his demon. That's a pretty good trade, I guess. Let's play Deathlok on the right. I wanted to play... Oh, Viper in the middle would have been clutch. Viper in the middle would have been clutch. I was thinking about it, but I thought he was going to play Carnage, actually. Let's go and play Hood and then Viper then. On this lane. I'm going to reveal first, so unfortunately that kind of backfires on me. Although he destroyed his Nova very early, which I don't know if I agree with that play. This is... Ooh. Now this is spicy right here. This is spicy. Turn 6, cards can't be played here, right? We play Aero. We're going to win this lane because this Mysterio is 4. Now, the question is, do I play Aero in the middle or the right? I could leave this slot open to play like Carnage. But even then, is that really enough? Maybe I just play Aero. Because I'm probably going to lose this lane anyways. Just play Aero here. So there's the wave. So that means death is going to come out. If he plays... I think we can win this. Unless he has a way to beat my Mysterio. I think we can win this. He's going to reveal first. He's going to play Death. I play Shang-Chi. think we win this. Magneto and Death. Oh, get out of here, bro. Shang-Chi, let's go. Let's go, Shang-Chi and Mysterio. Oh my god, absolute 5-head plays right here. No She-Hulk required. Oh man, I should have snapped on that. I should have snapped. So that is the deck. That is the gameplay. Like I said, not every game is going to be ideal and have the perfect turns, the perfect curve every turn, but you try and do what you can. So yeah, let me know what you think about this deck. Like I said, I think maybe the Death Wave version is stronger, but again, I don't have those cards, so I can't test that version. But I think this is currently the best version of a She-Hulk deck that I could put together as of right now. I also tried a Devil Dinosaur deck, which is a little bit more of a budget deck. If you want to see a video on that, let me know. I don't think it's as strong as this one, but it is easier to craft since it is just Series 1, Series 2 cards plus She-Hulk. So let me know if that's something you're interested in. And I think that is it for this video. Let me know what you thought about this video. Let me know what you think about my deck. Let me know what you think about She-Hulk as well. Personally, I am loving her. And if you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one. Later.